Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing so well. For today's video, I wanted to do a short haul. I've recently picked up a couple of new products that I just wanted to share with you. Some of them I'm going to be featuring in both reviews and demonstrations or tutorials. Some of them I'm not, but I do want to share with you some things I've picked up recently. First, I picked up a couple of things from Morphe. And I've talked about Morphe on here before. I know there is a Morphe flagship store, I believe in California. Otherwise, Morphe is online. Most YouTubers, most big name YouTubers, I should say, have discount codes, so you can always find discount codes for 15% off or so. Oh, what is going on with my eyebrow? For like 15% off, so that is always nice. But they're also very inexpensive to begin with. They have both makeup and brushes. I started off with their brushes and then I've moved into using their makeup. And if you've kind of followed me for a little bit now, you know I'm downright obsessed with Morphe makeup, Morphe eyeshadow palettes in particular. And they tend to be getting better every palette that comes out. So first off, I picked up 3 new palettes from Morphe altogether. 2 of them are from the same line and then one I'll show you in a second. These 2 though are the 35OS, this is the S, the 35OM, this one's the M, and the M stands for matte, the S stands for shimmer. If you look carefully, they are the same colors, matte and shimmer. Okay, so they're the very same colors, just in different finishes. They do have just the 35O palette as well, which is a combination of matte and shimmer, where you get these colors, but half are matte and half are shimmer, and it's kind of all mixed up. This is Morphe's most recent palette, or palette collection in this case, and the quality of these palettes, the quality of the eyeshadows on these palettes has just improved tremendously. So in this, the 35 stands for 35 different shades, 35 different colors in each of these. And these retail for $22 a piece, $22.99, so $23 a piece, which is very inexpensive for makeup palettes. So to show you just kind of the quality of these, let me hold these up here and I'm going to pull this guy, this orange guy here. I don't know how well you can see this, but do you see how pretty this is? Let me find a space on my finger here. Like, oh, isn't that pretty? But then the, oh, my nail just dug in. Matte version is equally as pretty. Okay, so for $23 a piece, you're getting, I think, pretty good quality. And I think these are both really versatile, beautiful palettes. You can do a lot with these, especially with fall coming up. I'm really excited to use these palettes in the fall because I think they'll just be beautiful. I mean, these shades are like so gorgeous. And I think shimmers in general for a lot of companies are kind of hard to pull off a really good shimmer shade. These are really good shimmer shades. They blend out well. I mean, just you can tell from the swatches alone. Look at how that blends. Can you see how that blends? Like, these blend so beautifully. They're so creamy in texture and they blend out so nicely. And for $22, again, $23, you really can't go wrong with these. So those are 2 new palettes I recently purchased. The third Morphe palette is this baby one, which is the 12P. It has 12 shades, and they are fun shades. Like, look at the pigmentation on this. Is this not crazy? Look at this. This is crazy how pigmented that is. Again, quality is just beautiful. I picked this up because I really wanted something that had really vibrant colors in it, but I wanted like the whole rainbow of colors. So this one I think was $14.99. So still pretty inexpensive for a palette, but not as good a deal in my opinion as the 35 palettes. I think they're a better deal, truthfully. You're getting a lot more for your money. And, you know, you have shimmers, like a whole palette of shimmers. You can't go wrong. Come on. Do you see the back of my hand right now? How ridiculous it is? Anyway. I did pick up one more eyeshadow palette recently as well, and it is the Violet Voss Laura Lee palette. And I picked it up just because I am really loving the colors that are in it. Like this one down here, Smashly. Like, do you see? It is so, it's like the tones on it are just, they change. Like, look how pretty that one is. Can you see how, like, and it changes based on the light. I think that one's gorgeous. This one, Fleeky, which is this real pretty yellow, I think is gorgeous as well. Let me swatch another one here. Tickled Pink is one of my favorites. It has a bit of a weird consistency to it, and it doesn't blend very, very well, but it's a really pretty color. Now this one, the Smashly blends well. This Fleeky blends well. It's got green in it now, oh well. This one here that I blended green with, it doesn't blend that well. Like I said, it's a funky texture, but the color is really pretty. The mattes on here, this one is Priss Pop. The mattes blend out really nicely on here. So I do love the shades in this palette. I have used it a little bit, and you can kind of see the colors I've used in addition to swatching. I also love that it has a black. I find the palettes I like the best have a good solid black in them, because that is what, you know, helps create versatile looks. You need to have a very light and a very dark for a really solid palette, in my opinion. Also from Morphe, I picked up a couple of tools. Morphe just came out with a beauty sponge about a month ago, and it's just been such a busy, crazy month for me that I actually haven't even tried it out yet. They came out with two, a black and a red. I picked up the red, and I know they're for different things, but to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure which one is which. I know one is supposed to be more for foundation, and the other is supposed to be more for like blushes and bronzers, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm not even sure which one I picked up. I will use it for whatever I would like to use it for. I don't really see the difference sometimes. But if they're anywhere near the quality of their brushes, I'm definitely excited to try this guy out. I think he was also $6.99. So comparing that to a beauty blender, this is about $22, this beauty blender. So this is definitely a very budget-friendly alternative. I also picked up a bunch of brushes from Morphe. All eye brushes. They were having a sale a couple of weeks ago when they released their new Elite 2 collection. And so I got a bunch of things on sale in addition to using some of the coupon codes, and just picked up a bunch of different eye brushes that I'm definitely excited to try out. I'm not going to go through all of them because, I mean, sometimes with eye brushes I find like it doesn't really matter until you're using them in a tutorial, and so why does it matter? Like, here's the brushes, like, you know, sometimes it doesn't mean anything until you see them used. But the one I'm really excited to try out is this guy, and this is the Morphe M430, which is a duo fiber brush. And so I'm excited to use this out because duo fiber works really well on any kind of product, powder, cream, anything like that. And I haven't tried out any duo fiber eye brushes from Morphe, so I'm really anxious to try this out using like some ColourPop shadows, because those, if you've ever used them, or if we're familiar with ColourPop, they are cream. If I can open it, I can't even open it. They're cream based. So I'm excited to use the duo fiber brush to see just how well it works out on cream products. Like I said, I haven't tried any from Morphe yet, so I am anxious to go and try out their duo fiber and see if it lives up to the quality of their other brushes. I also picked up from Ofra online, Ofra Cosmetics. They came out with the new metallic liquid lipsticks. And I love Ofra liquid lipsticks. But this one is, like I said, it's metallic, and I do not have it on today. Maybe I will put it on right now. This is in the shade Monaco. I didn't know, they came out with 3. I was like, I'm not going to get all 3 because if I don't like them, they are like 20 bucks a piece. That's a lot of money if I don't like it. So I had my husband pick out a color, and this is the color he picked out. Oh, that's fun. But so far, I like it. Anyway, like I said, it's in the shade Monaco. It is this real pretty, like, purplish pink liquid lipstick. And it seems to be as good of quality as their other liquid lipsticks. So we shall see how it dries, how it stays on. It's not really a fair assessment right now that I have it on because I put it on over other lipstick. So we will see. I picked up from Stila this color correcting palette. I've been wanting to pick this up for a while because I've been really into using the color correctors. A while ago I tried out the Urban Decay ones. I wasn't crazy about them because they're all individual, so you have to buy a bunch of them if you want to get the same effect as like this where it comes in a palette. And I didn't buy a whole bunch of them because they're expensive. They're like 20-something bucks a piece. And I don't know, I'd rather spend my money on other colors of lipstick. What I liked about this color correcting palette is that you get everything in one. You also get powders to set that are color correcting powders. So it's a little bit different, a little more unique than some of the other color correcting palettes that are out there. Like for a long time now, Makeup Forever has had one. They kind of were the originator of it. So, you know, this is something new and different and something I'm anxious to kind of try out. And I'll actually probably do this in a video, like a first impressions video, where I also show you why color correct, what's the point. So there's that. From Makeup Forever, I picked up, I should say, not out, and well, I picked out and up this, what's it called? Sculptor, I don't know, Sculptor. Pro Sculpting Duo, there we go. This is in the shade 1, but I can't open it, so it has both highlight and bronzer, and it is the lighter shades, so there's the bronzer, there's the highlight. So just really pretty shades, and I like stuff like this for traveling. I like when it's in a nice compartment and everything's all together. It makes it so much easier to travel with. I picked up this Melted Matte Too Faced liquid lipstick in the shade Queen Bee. I love the packaging on these. I think it's really cute, and it is a kind of almost a lilac-y shade. Here. And so this is kind of like the other Too Faced Melteds, but these have shimmer to them. This one is completely matte. So when it dries down, it will dry down matte, which is very nice. Next, I picked up the Clinique Take the Day Off, and it is a cleansing balm. And so you are supposed to take this, you take a chunk of it, work it into your skin, and it's supposed to, like magic, make your makeup come off. And so I clearly haven't used it yet, but I am excited to give this a try. It was, shoot, I'm not sure how much it was. It was $29, so not inexpensive. But I've been using a cleansing balm for a while from Colleen Rothschild that I like, but is just pricey. It's more in the $50 range. And I just find that to be a lot of money for a face cleanser, basically. So I'm excited to give this one a try. I've heard a lot of people review this and really like this and really enjoy kind of the end result of it, so I'm excited to give that guy a try. And the last thing I picked up was a new brush cleaner. I've talked about brush cleaners before in monthly favorites, and I've talked about how much I like the Sephora Citrus Brush Cleanser, so that was my intention, what I wanted to go pick up. They did not have it, so I did just pick up their non-citrus version of it, and so I haven't tried this out yet because I'm still in my last little bit of the citrusy one. So we will have to give this one a try and see if it's as good as the citrus one, which I love. So I hope you've enjoyed this kind of mini collective haul from a couple of the last month or so, last 2 months or so. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you've tried out any of these products and have an opinion or review on any of them, and you want to give me a heads up on what you think about them, please let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys!